here we are in Skyrim, once again. We are in the lovely town of Winterhold, and we've just apparently made some new friends, because I opened the door, and these guys are here, and they apparently want to kill me. Hopefully they won't, but we'll see. Guy with the big axe hits me, I'm certainly going to die, so, you know, we'll just warm up these friends. They do look awfully cold. I mean, we wouldn't want our friends to be cold. Ah. Ideally. Quite possible I am going to die. We'll see. I feel like the guard should be coming in to help me, honestly. Like, what is this? You're just gonna watch me get gunned down in the street? Why? What did I do to you? Oh no, friends, don't corner me! Seriously, guys! Guys, you are falling down on your duty. What is this? I mean, okay, I guess I can understand. I did do a few things that were maybe not great. I mean, yeah, okay. I cornered the Jarl of this particular town and just, like, sang in his face for a couple hours. I may have allegedly stolen a few dozen chicken eggs. But, I mean, come on. It wasn't really anything that bad, really. Certainly not enough to just watch me get gunned down in the street. Did I get one? Haha! It's one for me. Oh no, no. I want to live. It's unfortunate because Switch blocks my health bar. So, I'm not doing so bad. I'm running low on health potions now. Okay. So before you try to kill me, let's do something fun, because raising zombies is totally a thing. Hey, how do you want to fight your friends, right? You want to fight your girlfriends together. I mean, okay, I didn't need to do that. You got like, but still, everybody's a friend. Everybody's totally a friend. Oh, can I not get stuff? Shoot. Everybody's a friend, but I've got to wait till my new friends disintegrate so I can sell their stuff. So till then, come on guys, let's walk to the pawn shop. Hopefully we've got enough money left, cause hey, exciting stuff. What do we leave on the ground there? How much is that worth? But I mean, yeah, okay, so I did a few things in Winterhold. Heat off, say, the side of the college. I mean, it's just hanging there in the open air. Can you really blame me? You know. Plus, look there. Look how sad it is. Someone apparently fell into the ocean, which is apparently the history of this town, just FYI. Things were good. Some spell went awry or something. I think it told me more at some point, but I was honestly not listening. Or rather, not right, Link wasn't. He was just standing there with just... He kind of zoned out. Drool was just pouring out of his mouth by the gallon, and then the person who was explaining things just kind of trailed off and stopped talking. And really, I don't think we can blame them for that, because what else does one do when the person you're talking to just zones out and gallons and gallons of drool just start flowing out of their mouth? I mean, it's a little hard to keep carrying the conversation on then. I'm just saying. You can't really blame them. So I did that. Mocked the Jarl. Set up shop in this house for a while and just, you know, carried on my daily activities, bathing. Not really shaving. I'm not sure Link can grow a beard. But just, you know, hanging out, and I'll hang loose. Walking around without the clothes on. Does. In the open air. Come on, guys, die. May have struck up conversation with a child who was just passing outside my door while I did that. I mean, you know, I'm trying to make myself at home. I don't see what the big deal is. And frankly, it's like a weird town anyways. Seriously, this map, right? There's a Jarl's longhouse. It's like the mayor dude. There's the inn with the tavern and stuff. There's the one pawn shop, and then there's like one house. Like, I think there's more guards than town people here, which again makes sense with their history and things like that. I'm not knocking it as a concept, but just how does this even work? Does everyone just live in, or are other people setting up shop in these places without roofs? I mean, okay, there's some people who live in the college, and that makes sense, but there was like 5 people in the tavern. Where are they living? Are they seriously just, is there like 5 beds in here? Are they just camping in the mountains? How does this work? I don't know. And like the Jarl, okay, now he is bitter enough that I get that he's probably just a Jarl of nothing at this point, which, okay. Sorry. But just practically, how does that work? I feel like I need to know. Like, what's the taxes situation? Is this lady just paying out the butt because there's literally no one else to pay taxes? Or like, how is it even a town? At some point you just kind of have to pack up and go home. You apparently don't have any kind of governance over the college. Oh, that's a thing. But you're just hanging in there. I mean, I don't know. To be fair, it's very unclear how recently everyone died in this particular town. So it's like, did they die recently and we're all still mourning their memories and maybe it's too soon to let go? Or is it that it was years ago? To be fair, again, they probably told me I just did not all of a sudden. Or is it like, oh hey, corpses. This might be another reason they send other thugs after. Because to be fair, I can to this lady's shop and basically drop 2 zombies on the floor, you know, with dead zombies. But like extra dead zombies. I mean, you don't walk into somebody's shop and just leave a pile of trash on the floor. It's kind of bad manners. At least I hope you don't. If you're doing that, you should kind of question how you're interacting with society, probably. Because, dude. Oh no, why are you out of gold? I don't have the time or patience to deal with this. It's not that much. Yeah, take it. Okay, can I walk? Nope, over encumbered. Alrighty, well. So see if the innkeeper will buy anything, and if not, I'm just gonna be littering on his floor, because honestly. Well, what to do. So by the way, I'd like to point out, it's totally fine if I get murdered in the street, but if I should dare to try and, you know, zap this chicken anywhere in the view of the guard, nope. Murder town, arrest that guy, man. He is up to no good. I'm pretty sure they straight up tried to kill me here too, because they don't have a dungeon to send me to, so it's just like instant death penalty for all crimes committed. Which again, brings us back to how is society functioning? Like, what? Timmy, you just the wrong things.
Master says his paw says the college makes lots of bad things happen. But the mages
committed all the atrocities. No jail for you, though. You've got to go straight to death.
There's not many people left.
Valhalla? I don't know.
I understand Irid's been playing.
If there's anything you need, let's say
Let's go to Valhalla. I mean, they're basically Vikings.
I don't want Irid playing those sorts of games.
Oh, that's right. I have drugs. Skyrim drugs, to be clear. And I am just carrying all the food. I have 20 things of garlic. You can take the 20 things of garlic. Yes. Yes, I do want to sell just 20 things of garlic to you, random person. That is just totally what I want to do. Okay. And apparently I'm just going to leave things on the floor because we found a very exciting person I was talking to earlier. Ditch some of this stuff. I really need to hurry up and join the Thieves Guild. Beastly. 314. Okay. We found a new friend. who specifically is willing to have a drinking contest. If you've never done this particular quest before in Skyrim, by the way, you should quit watching because it is a lot of fun and I don't want to spoil it for you. If you've played it before and are just like, oh, this seems familiar, pretty sure I played it before. I mean, use your own judgment.
Well, come back when you do, my friend.
If you know you played it before, then... I mean, hey. Here you are.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right thing. We'll see.
So
about
yes,
that.
I will totally take you up on your drinking contest, kind sir.
Stuff.
What are we drinking? Sadly, it does not let me choose. I would like to point out because, I mean,
round one.
Not right Link is honestly down to drink all the things, especially milk, though. He's quite convinced that milk is alcoholic. I'd also like to point out this is a bit inconsistent, because again, as done in one of the previous entries, I can down, like, what was it? I don't know, easily over 15 things of alcohol, and it had, like, no effect. Here, I'm drinking, you know, if I up and down it.
And how about you?
What, like 3 things? Yes, so that's my second glass now we're on.
I think I've hit my limit.
By the way, Not Right Link is absolutely consuming this by just, like, almost one swallow, or as much liquid as one person can down in one swallow, is how he's doing these. I mean, they aren't shots; they're like full-on mugs of beer or whatever they're drinking.
I know this great little place where
But
the
just
wine flows
as
like water.
much of one gulp as he can at a time,
Hey, you don't look
tilting his
so
head back,
good.
yet maintaining eye contact with this guy. Ah, there we go. I've had my 3rd glass, and now all of a sudden,
That's
things.
Time to wake up, you drunken
I must
blasphemer.
wake up. I am a drunken blaster, apparently. Have not been here before. Don't know what's going on. Probably entirely naked. I mean, you know, the game doesn't let you do that. But in the narrative of the performance art storytelling, whatever this is, Not Right Link is totally butt naked right now. Frankly, he finds it quite freeing. So, anyways, where am I?
Of course. You don't remember getting here.
I don't believe
I'm
you can
guessing
hear
also
her
don't remember
that
coming
well,
in
but,
and
you know, she's like,
blabbering incoherently about
what you
mine.
doing?
Which means
Yelling
you
at
don't remember
me,
losing your temper and throwing trash
telling me I
all over
basically
the place.
came in and trashed the place, which sounds about right.
DeBella teaches
Where'd
love
that
and
buddy
compassion,
go I was
but
drinking
that doesn't
with?
mean
What
we're just
happened to
going tell you
him?
what you want to know and let you walk away from
Did we
this.
make love?
Pick
Did we
up
make
your
love
mess.
all night long? Did we make love in the temple? And if
And if we
so,
think you're
why are the
sincere, we'll
damages for
consider
defiling
lending
the
you
temple not higher? Probably because there's naked ladies in it. And maybe it's already a temple of fertility of some kind? I mean, I'm just saying, if it's a temple of fertility, can you defile it by having sex in it? Please don't say this in an actual temple of fertility. It occurs to me as I said such things, and they should be respected in real religions, but this is a game, an
Talk to
entirely
me
made-up
again
religion,
when you've cleaned
so...
up your mess.
You just stop talking to me midway through and let me off the hook.
Oh, I'd love to help you figure it out, but I'm so busy cleaning up the mess you made of our
Oh,
temple.
that's right, I'm
Now,
actually allowed to leave
if
time
you were to
cleaning
help
the
tidy
temple.
up and perhaps
I don't know why
apologize
you would
afterwards,
entrust me with this.
I
I
might
mean,
be
I'm
able
just
to help
walking
you.
around totally naked right now. Usually without pants. But yeah, sure, okay, let's clean up the temple. How do I clean up the temple? Do I just... I can't take stuff. Cleaning the temple would qualify as, you know, if I clean it out, that would count, I'm just saying. But apparently that's not what we mean. I just take all the bottles of wine, that's right. We can't have wine at the temple. But only the wine I left. If it's something like potato that got knocked over, that's not cool. Ooh, cabbage. But if I cleaned it by just taking all the stuff, that's no... Anything I'll do, honestly. Got the one bottle of wine I could find. Let's see if I can leave. Actually, first... It's petty and childish, but... See if I can do this without hitting her. Or have I used that power today, actually? Oh no, right, it's a shout. It just regenerates anyway. Right, you move. Alright, let's see how much I can mess up the temple now. Yeah! Was a mess before.
The Temple of is closed.
Blah blah blah. Close, get out, blah blah blah. She does not appreciate my mess. It's probably just a gallon or two of piss somewhere in a corner too, I would like to point out. Just saying. Like, I don't know why you're so concerned about the one bottle of wine. You have bigger issues if I've been in your temple, lady. Come on. Hello, giant hairy man. Ape. Troll. Troll. I don't know why. Seeing trolls with fur seemed weird to me. I blame Tolkien. So by the way, I've been in this city before. The effect is lessened the first time, but the first playthrough of the game, I found that guy randomly and was like, yeah, drinking contest, sure. And then showed up here and was like, what? Because I'd only been to the north and like the far north where everything is super snowy. I exit the door and it's like, well, I mean, this is different. All of a sudden we're in like temperate, almost kind of Greek climate-ish. I mean, more mountains than Greece. Well, most of Greece. And, you know, completely different architecture than what most of the rest of Skyrim. I mean, that's new. And it was just like, what's happening? What's going on? This is fantastic, but what is happening? It was a little unfortunate because I did find it, the quest, that is, rather late at night.
Damn dragons could swoop down. Let's see those storm clouds.
And it was like, oh, I'll just do 5 more minutes. I'll just do this drinking contest. Win this really quick. This was not a quick thing, because, honestly, you get ported to a weird city where you've never been before, and you kind of, you just have to find out what's happening at that point. So that was very late night, but very fun player narrative came out of it, so that's always good. Where am I going? Who knows? Not really. Link is just kind of stumbling around, just running along like a kid, both hands reached out, pressing the sides of the walls as he runs along, smearing filth along them, because, I mean, that is the kind of thing he does. Navigating the city is a little bit of a pain, I must say, just 'cause it's like, am I going up? Am I going down? What is happening? Yeah, I'm going straight, that's not helpful. I'll just uh-huh. Need a staircase. That one might be going up. Where is it? Nobody knows. Oh, that is a stairway, okay. Hey, we got there. Oh, that's where I came out of, though. Okay, well, now I feel dumb. Oh. Oh! There we go. Now I can see all the stuff I have to pick up. So there's one, at least. That's something. And a giant's toe, because, I mean, yeah, sure, you know. I suppose you do want your visitors to take their giant toes with them. It is an awkward thing to just have lying around your temple. What else? Oh, and that explains why I have the giant's toe, which of course I didn't have before. I guess I probably shouldn't eat it, but I think I have another one, fortunately, so hey. So apparently I have to bring this to her.
I suppose
Yes,
that'll
miss,
do.
I'm
Dibella
very
teaches us
smart.
forgiveness,
Sorry, from your temple.
Even for a drunk like you. You were
Mhm.
ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there.
Apparently I was just completely ranting when I arrived. Super fun. Hey lady. Hey lady. Hey lady. Now that you've supposedly cleared me, hey. Hey. You want to play the what new ingredients have I found game? I have. And again, to be fair, Not Railink absolutely shoved this, just all these items, one after another, into his mouth while maintaining eye contact. Because uncomfortableness is what he thrives off of, apparently. So, in quick succession, into his mouth goes an ear. Like, just, it's a full-on ear. So that goes down the hatch. A giant's toe, because I've got 3, so we may as well eat one. I can't eat, oh, it's a quest item, so I can't eat any of them right now. Why? I just want to eat one. Okay, well, in theory, a whole toe. He apparently put it halfway in his mouth, reconsidered, licked it just all over. By the way, it is a disembodied toe, just... It's like not a... It's a giant toe, right? It's bigger than normal, which I feel like makes it worse. And then it goes back in the pouch. Feathers, I guess. Just eats a feather. Which honestly seems very bad. Like, wouldn't it tickle the back of your throat as you were trying to swallow it? A mushroom. Some sap. Just a bowl of sap. I guess you slurp it like an oyster, maybe? A fungal pod. Which by comparison, except for the fact that it probably exploded as he bit into it, and it looks large, so I feel like it would be, like, more than one bite. And, to top it off, a vampist.
The Temple of Divinity is closed. You can receive
I mean, that's what you need to finish that meal, man. Just vampire dust. I guess it's like just eating a handful of spice of some kind, which is not recommended, by the way.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
It's just, it's not a good plan. I forget the science behind it, but there's a reason people failed the Cinnamon Challenge and some people ended up hospitalized. Please don't do it. You know, I mean, I say probably. Tweed might be offering you like $1 million or putting a gun to your head and threatening to kill your loved ones or something, and then it might be worth it. But otherwise, just for social media stuff, if you're risking some kind of death, gonna go ahead and put it out there that that's not worth it. So I'm looking for my drinking buddy. Apparently I get to leave the city to find him now. I do not actually remember how long this quest is, so we're gonna go at least till I find drinking buddy, I think. And then... Maybe we'll see if he wants to defile another temple, because honestly, that sounds like a fun Saturday night. I mean, okay, yeah, I don't know where I am or anything, but,
Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the reach.
horse.
You need a reliable
random
horse in the
person.
reach. That would be
Would you like to tell me about the politics of your city?
ruler of a hold, especially the
No?
Reach.
Maybe?
Wasn't surprising he stayed loyal to the Empire.
I don't actually care.
Father helped capture Ulfric Stormcloak after Markarth incident.
Quick save, because there's fair odds something will try and eat me out here. I think the guy's fairly close, but I'm not actually sure. Is it a waterfall? It is not. That is highly disappointing. Where's my friend? Is he back the other way? Okay, well, if I can find the guy, jeez. Oh, what's my controller doing? Why did it turn that off? Here, Sam. Apparently my drinking buddy's name is Sam. Oh, this is great, by the way. You pick up a potato, like, you're just harvesting it, the entire plant is gone. And then the farmers pay you a lot of the time for the crops that you've harvested. I should point out, it doesn't matter if this is from your farm or someone else's farm, like their neighbors. They're just like, no, I just want the potatoes. I'm too lazy to collect them myself. Now, you can blame it on laziness. I like to think that a big part of it is they know exactly where you're getting the potatoes from, and they know it's not from their farm, and they really want you to steal from the guy next door. But they can't do it. This way they can just be like, oh, that dumb adventurer just totally misunderstood my instructions. How was I to know? So sorry, he literally ripped all your potato plants out of the ground, Bob. Maybe next year your crops will be mine, but not this, you don't have any. Nah, ha 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 ha. Hello, Mr. Goat. How are you? He's on the map. How far is this guy? Seriously. Oh. Wow. I'll get a few minutes, and we'll see how close I can get to that random town in the middle of nowhere, where I apparently have to meet my drinking buddy, and defile more temples with him, assuming there are temples about. Oh, hello.
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
I mean, you probably will. This is a fairly high-level area, but I'm not gonna do it. See if we can convince you not to attack me.
Yes, actually. I'm not
To be
going
fair, I
to
am
ask
lousy
again.
with gold. That is fair. Okay.
Then I guess that's your last request, fool.
Never should have come here.
I'm probably gonna die. Will it all be a bad dream? No, I do have more healing potions. This is good. They actually weigh you down quite a lot, the potions do. Someday we will manage to find a way to make a potion that doesn't weigh as much. But it won't be today. Nor will it be tomorrow, unfortunately. Come on, buddy. Cook in your fancy armor. There we go. Stay down. Very fancy armor. Alright. Here we go. Fun times. Bring my drinking buddy a present. He probably won't survive. Oh no. I've used that power today, but I recently went to that college with all the fancy mage learnings and stuff. Did not understand a word they said. As not right, Link, because let's face it, his intelligence is at like what, -50 or so? Or he doesn't understand everything, he just chooses to ignore it. It's very hard to say, but point being, I now have a reanimate corpse spell. Let's see if I can actually cast it. Nope. You get to stay here. Well, maybe not here. We still have the power of lifting things with our mind. Just prop you up by the signpost as a warning to people. Because, hey, why not? But yeah, so I just came from, like, super snowy place. But hey, you know, it's all mistiness and rocks and stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's still pretty. And this is, like, on kind of an off day in Skyrim. This game, like, every once in a while you have to stop and look at the sky and just be like, this place is so pretty. It's like, I would say it's sickening, because it's not like they made it stupid pretty. And I mean that in a good way, by the way. But, like, you know, where you've got just magical flowers growing out of every single nook and cranny or anything like that. It's like the stark, rugged prettiness of the north. Oh, hello. Who are you? It's a random prisoner thing.
You're interfering with official Thormore business.
Talk this really quick because my codex.
We ask you
Blah
feel
blah
smart
blah.
and you'll walk
Thalmer,
away.
blah blah blah. Why are you gonna be so mean to me? I'm an elf too, and apparently we're all racist, so we may as well just, you know, positively towards each other a little bit. If we're gonna have to be trapped in the cycle of racism. On other days we would totally follow them, but buddy, where are you? Because Not Right Link might be in love. I guess I need to cross over that at some point. I can actually find a bridge. It occurs to me, I've never actually between, you know, where it's all snowy versus this. I've never actually seen where it changes. At that point I always had a horse or a way to fast travel and it just did not matter. Oh, what is... Oh, hi guys! Where'd you come from? The downside of not sneaking anywhere, really. Fortunately, my flame spell does very well. Oh. Forgetting to turn cinematic things off. So that happened. I mean, I guess that's just the way one takes care of creatures trying to eat you. Make sure it doesn't have a throat to swallow you with. it's effective. I'll say that. Ooh. Hey, look, a shrine to steal from. Maybe that's how to fell the other shrine. Just stole things from temples. Oh, that's good. May as well keep up. It can be a present, you know, courting buddy. I'd say drinking buddy, but I feel like honestly, just in these past few minutes, we've grown past that. I can't remember it, but I feel like it means so much more to me. Just there was a connection. Not even going the right way. I think I swing around maybe if I get past this mountain. I mean, I'm on a road. I've got to be going somewhere. Most roads do lead somewhere. Usually. Well, okay, to be fair, you know, it is a video game. It is a artificially designed world. The roads probably lead somewhere. Seems more likely than not circumstance. But, you know, in general, roads exist for reasons, typically. Oh, look, someone attacking me. What are you? Oh, you're nuts. What are there assassins and thugs trying to kill me? Oh, right, all those things I've done. Okay, I may die now. Dear Lord. If I die, I'll never be reunited with my true love, though. I mean, come on. Why is there an assassin? I don't think I've honestly done that much. Or are they just preemptively trying to kill me? I haven't actually done anything with Dark Brotherhood yet. Oh, wait a minute. Dark Brotherhood assassination note. Oh, well, okay. Probably the farmer I keep killing the chickens of. So, spoilers if you have not done the Dark Brotherhood mission. What is this? They sent assassins after me, and then later they're gonna be like, yeah, no, totally fine. And the fact they had a contract on me that just, like, wasn't an issue, how does that work? Did I actually, somewhere in my initiation, kill someone that had the contract on me, thus nullifying it? Did they do it intentionally? Was there actually a reason to kill this person? Like, how is this working? I feel like it's... like... what? Now that said, I can totally see why someone would not write Link dead. He does, you know, not so good things. So, you know, really any of the people that I've just walked up to randomly and been like, hey, just watch me of all the things in my life. Like, I could see that. Or possibly the mother of the child that I shoved things into my mouth in front of. There's the thought. And he is just the guy walking around Skyrim without pants, for the most part. Is it not following a road? I guess it goes over here. So, I mean, generally making people uncomfortable, sure. Hey, why not? But, I mean, there's murder and there's assassination, right? The thugs make sense. Assassination, honestly, at this point in the game, seems kind of like overkill. I guess I visited a certain amount, but in fairness, one of those was literally me getting drunk and just being teleported there, so I kind of don't think... I mean, it would work, but I don't feel like it would necessarily count, so like, when does the assassin trigger and why? And again, how does it feed into the larger plot overall? Because what? I feel him! I feel my connection to my drinking buddy. He's close. Soon we'll be reunited. Our eyes will lock. Our breaths will quicken. And we'll whisper those magical words to each other. Do you want to eat a giant's toe together? I don't know where you thought that was going, but I hope you were surprised. And maybe just a little bit disturbed. Cabbages! My other one true love. Oh.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town
You're
again.
not my
What do
drinking
you
buddy.
have to say for yourself?
I feel so betrayed. Where's Sam?
Is that so? Does the name Gledder
I want
ring
him
a
so
bell?
much
The
I'm ready
star
to change
beauty
my
of
name.
Kidnapped by a drunk, sold to a giant? You better remember her right fast before I call the guards and have you hauled away. You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gledder.
Apparently I stole this guy's
And
goat
don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
to a giant. Which really raises some questions about those giant toes, man.
You
Like,
didn't seem to need either to sell Gledder to the giant in the first place. I think you'll figure it out.
why can't I just intimidate this guy?
You mentioned something like that.
Persuade
when
him,
you
but
were
I don't have an
running off
option
with
to
my
intimidate
goat.
him. I am much more
Tell you what,
intimidating
you
than
bring
I
back
am
my goat,
persuasive.
Maybe I'll give a damn about you.
Not just in terms of the spiel that is happening,
You
but
really don't remember
in terms
stealing
of
a goat and selling her to
the
a
actual
giant,
well,
thick?
like,
Go get her. At least she's bound to follow you back. You smell just like the fermented feed she licks.
oh, apparently I smell like fermented feed, which is good that it tells me
Okay,
because
okay. Most of what you
I
said
mean,
didn't make sense.
I
but you
don't have
left
a smell
note.
for this game.
The
Frankly,
only
I'm not
bit I
sure I
could read
want it if I
said,
smell like fermented
"After
feed that I go
repaying Isolde
first.
in Whiterun."
It
That's
just,
all I
it
know.
doesn't sound like something I need coming out of my entertainment device. So I guess now I don't have to get the goat? Which you have a missed opportunity, but eh.
If you've got friends who do business in
It's good, I'll just take all the cabbages. Do some fun with those later. Cabbages and cheese, kids. Where it's at. So where am I going next for this quest? Because I kind of... oh, right. I can't open things where I've got that menu open. I thought that was closer to the end of it. Oh, well, no, I'm just going to quiet run. Well, that, fortunately, is a hop, skip, and a jump, because much like the saving mechanics are basically a time machine when there is freeform of this. As soon as you unlock stuff, you've got... well, and that's, you know, all kinds of good and special and time-saving things. It's not great that you can't do it while you're over encumbered, because, let's face it, that's how you turn a profit. It doesn't help I'm a bit of a weakling in that area.
nice enough little hamlet.
Like, I don't think I could wear heavy armor and walk, honestly.
So, you're finally back.
Another person I've
But you still owe me.
messed with while drunk, apparently. I owe her money, I guess. Okay, yes. I've been getting this a
what's
lot.
wrong? Did the engagement fall through?
The
Look,
engagement?
how about we call it even? As long as you bring back the wedding ring. That's really a shame. I was so
get
looking
engaged
forward to the wedding.
to Sam?
You said you'd have all the most interesting guests.
Seriously, did I get engaged to Sam?
You went right out to give it to your fiancé. Don't you even remember where you left her?
I don't remember where I left him. Why are you asking me if I know where I left the
Story of how you met
ring?
in which I can see why she left you.
What do you mean she left me? I don't want her, I want Sam. I want the guy I got drunk with. What is this nonsense? Maybe he was cross-dressing.
Before my
Maybe
mom
not
and
right
dad
link has
passed,
ended that.
I told them that one day
Maybe it's hard to
I'd
tell
become
with
the
not
best
right
trader in
link,
Skyrim.
honestly.
I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said, "You do that? If you find one, I
I
could
think I
teach
just
you a thing."
told you about something totally related.
As promised.
Apparently I have the
Let me
item
show
though,
you
so
a
it's
thing or two
fine.
About bargaining. Don't want
She
some
she won't help me
shifty
anymore with
How could
things
you
like my
forget?
fiance and
full
that.
moon, under the biggest tree in Witchmist Grove, surrounded by fireflies. It was straight out of a storybook.
I'm paying this one's in gold.
All right, all right.
Intimidate.
Mean when you're sober. You said the ceremony was going to be in Morvenskar. You said your friend Sam was going to be your best man.
Sam's not the best man woman. He is the groom, first of all.
About way I hear it, elsewhere. Yeah, it's got to be worse.
This is a much longer episode than I originally intended. Sorry.
A lot of
I mean, not sorry, but
a few bad apples
oops,
spoiled the bunch.
sorry.
You know how it.
Where are we going next? We are apparently going to some place called Moshkover? I don't know. Where do I have this close? Agner's Mill, but that's not... Well, that might work. Right, let's hop skip over. Hopefully I'll be reunited with Sam. We'll see. Just keep swimming. Maybe that these videos just get longer as I get into high level quests, because they take longer to do. Although to be fair, it's not going to necessarily recording that many quests, so we'll see. Maybe this is the exception. But honestly, if there was a quest I was going to stream for this particular atmosphere theme, you know, that wasn't fitting with the character of Link, this would be it. You get drunk and you just end up teleporting. Basically teleporting. Finding yourself, you know, waking up less just wherever. Because of some guy and who knows where. And I don't think I can get up the mountain starting from this angle this particular way. Oh, well, maybe. So yeah, this is the snowy atmosphere I was talking about as opposed to the Malakath. Malkarth? Whatever that other city is. You know what? New plan. I need a horse anyways. And the horses in this game, unless they fixed it with one of the patches. Because this is the first one I'm playing on Xbox. Or Xbox One. So the patches may be new. But in theory, the horses can still go up the sides of the mountains. Like, just physics-defying sort of things. I mean, yeah, sure, no problem. Oh. Let's see if we can get a horse. I haven't actually joined the Thieves Guild yet, so I think I'm going to actually buy it as opposed to stealing it.
That's your best offer? I suppose so.
What if I buy another horse for buying the first horse? Hopefully the horse won't die. I am sorry if it does. I won't intentionally kill it. I forget how to do this. Did I make you run? I don't get to name it? Oh, so sad. Oh, there we go. You could name the horses in Breath of the Wild. Seeing as the first thing I rode in that game, I believe. Actually, it may have been a horse tutorial. I rode with any level of commitment. There we go. Just right up. Physics means nothing. Oh, we're just keeping camera angles, apparently. Again, hopefully I'll do this without killing the horse. Maybe. Can you jump? Not while scaling, that's fair. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Anyways, the first thing I rode with any level of commitment in Wild was a bear, because not okay, well hopefully you'll live, horse. How do I get off of you? This is a question we need answered because, oh dear. There we go. I'm pretty sure they've seen... oh, maybe not. Oh, no, they have. I may have quick-saved at a really terrible time. I'm coming for you, Sam, I swear. I'm trying. I believe in our love. Oh, no, it's just my horse that sees me. Okay. And that was the sound of my horse dying. Or being attacked? I don't know, but it's not good. It's really not good. Oh my goodness, why are there so many of you? Hmm. Let's see if I can conjure familiar. Oh, I can. Fun thing, especially given the flavor of this game. Not right Link, or really any player character to be fair. But my familiar, oh, they did take out my horse, god damn it, is in fact a wolf. I don't know why the horses fight for you, like there should be a way to get them to not do that really. Because they're just gonna get themselves killed, it's quite sad. Fire cannot harm me, I've been in a dragon's breath. Fire no longer touches me. Unless it's dragon's breath, and then it hurts quite a lot, but anything less is just theory on fire. Or you your life, honestly. Cold hurts, in fairness. Oh dear. I may die. Or maybe we'll just use one of my favorite chickens in the battlefield, which actually I should do anyways, because I'm running out of room, I suspect. Getting low on health. Definitely running low on potion. Back to good old solid methods in Skyrim, where we, you know, eat stuff to regain health. I'm just gonna really quick pause the battle, guys. I have to eat, what? Yeah. 3 apple pies. 3 things of bread. 2 more things of bread. Not the cabbages. 16... Yes, all 16 carrots. A slab of cooked beef. Just like an entire cheese wedge. And it's not a small cheese wedge, you look at it. Several apples, which I think brings me back to full. But I'm sure that's not the last I'm off to do that in this battle. Potion is Magicka. Several more apples. Just a grilled chicken breast. Some leeks. Just an entire Horker loaf, which, by the way, if you look at it, it's very unclear to put it on a table and eating it. It's like basically an entire slab of meatloaf. And not like small meatloaf. Ooh, jug of milk, my favorite, which doesn't restore nearly enough health compared to the ones in Hyrule, but what are you gonna do? Just an entire leg roast of a goat. Which isn't small either. Just, I mean, like, it's really not. Another couple of leg roast. Just pull all those out of my pack. Oh, is that everyone? Nope, nope, one more. Where are you? Can't find anyone later. There we go. Sam, my love, I've slayed the dragons to try and save you. Where are you, you rat bastard? I wonder if I can raise my horse from the dead. I know I can't raise a dragon from the dead. But I'm not sure it's my horse. Sense of expediency. Save that to be sure. Because I'm at least not being attacked. And it occurs to me I haven't actually made a good save anywhere recently. Why does this keep turning off? Okay, so Sam's somewhere around here for sure. Hopefully not at the end of a really long dungeon, though I'm beginning to suspect that may be the case. 10 more minutes. And well, I don't know. At some point I'm just stringing you all along. Let's see, maybe I can sneak through and not die? Honestly, I don't feel great about these odds. I have, like, no health potions left.
They drink all day and night, but why?
And there's definitely other people around. And they're almost certainly hostile because, let's face it, everybody in the courtyard was trying to kill me. I do not remember this quest being this level complicated. I remember chasing the guy around town and trying to find all the stuff. But, honestly. Right, okay, so this has gone on for almost an hour. You probably don't really want to watch me go through the dungeon. I mean, maybe you do. I assume not. That sounds boring to me, but that's playing the game for myself, so you know. So, if I ever find Sam, we'll tune in. You'll get to see that as the first part of next time's broadcast, what have you, because I'm not doing this dungeon tonight. So we'll just see what happens next time. Tune in for the exciting conclusion. Who knows when, because I don't record these regularly. Words. It's late, I'm sorry. But there you go.